Hey everybody, Christina here. I hope you are having a lovely week. Oh, and say hello to my cat here, 16, who likes to pop into the videos. You know, it's been a while since I just kind of sat down and did a video, not like a teaching video, let's say, but just a video to let you know kind of what's going on with Business English with Christina. Some of the things that I'm thinking about, that the team is thinking about. You know, if you work with us, if you're in any of our programs like the Faster Fluency Conversation Club, Speak Business English Confidently, any of those, you know that of course Business English with Christina is me, Christina, but it's also an entire team of teachers, assistants, you know, people helping give me out with producing the videos, producing the podcast, the website, all of that. Of course I can't do that on my own. So anyway, just a little update on things that are going on in the Business English with Christina world. Just so you know, so that you know, because I feel like you know, with all of you in the programs, but also in the YouTube comments, over on my LinkedIn profile. Facebook, to be honest, not so active on Facebook at the moment. I'm just trying to limit, I think, the time I spend on social media, and I am privileging LinkedIn over Facebook. So if you want to, let's say, stay more in contact with us on social media, LinkedIn is definitely the place to do it. And I will put the link to my LinkedIn profile in the comments. I'm happy to welcome you into my network over there if you want. Right, anyway, so what's going on at Business English with Christina? At the moment with our team, we are working on, let's say, doing a little bit of research with, and we want to do this, of course, with you guys, a little bit of research into the things that are maybe blocking you in English, the things that are stopping you from reaching the level that you want, whether it's like concretely things that are blocking you, or if it's like mindset and limiting beliefs and things like that, because we really feel that, yes, you know, improving your English. I'm just noticing I've got some funky lines here with this light and my glasses, so please excuse the creepy light there. I have to maybe get another source of light. Anyway, sorry for that interruption. I was looking at myself on the screen and just noticed that. But anyway, no, I was saying we are doing some research to find out, you know, the best ways to help you overcome those blockages or those limiting beliefs. So first of all, if you are subscribed to my newsletter, first of all, thank you for that. You are going to receive, later in the month, let's say, a questionnaire all about, you know, what's blocking you in English, why is it important for you, what is your perception of your English level, what is your perception of the difficulties of learning English, the good experiences that you've had, the bad experiences that you've had, all of that, so that we can address those issues and help you be better at learning English, so that you learn faster, so that you get better results, so that you have more fun learning English, because we believe that fun is a big part of learning and becoming better, even if you're working on like business English topics like meetings and networking and negotiations and all of that. We can still have fun doing it, and when we have fun, we learn better and we remember better. So if you're subscribed to the newsletter, look out for that questionnaire coming soon. If you are not on the newsletter, I would love for you to come into our community. Yes, so that you can get that questionnaire, but more importantly, because in the newsletter, we also send a quiz that goes with the weekly episode, so you can quiz yourself. Every now and then we'll also send out some free resources. Like very recently, we created our templates, email templates, 8 must-have email templates for entrepreneurs or for anyone doing business in English. It's absolutely free, but we did put a lot of time and effort and research into that guide so that it really helps you write better emails in English and, you know, feel more confident about sending those emails, spending less time, and also so that they get results, that they're efficient. So if you don't have that yet, you can go and get that. But if you're on the newsletter list, of course, when we create resources like that, we just send them to you for free because we create them for you. I mean, like that's what we do. So a couple of good reasons to get on the newsletter if you are not already there. And just, you know, come a little more into our learning community, which includes people, I mean, from around the world. And I think that's fantastic. Like when I was little, my dream, like when I was a kid, my dream was to speak every language in the world because I wanted to be able to talk to people from all sorts of different countries and cultures and things like that. I don't speak all the languages in the world, unfortunately, but thankfully English is, for better or worse, the international language, and it allows me to go and communicate with people from around the world, from different cultures, and like that's what I love about our community. So that's what's coming up very soon, is we're working on that research. Some other things that we are working on at Business English with Christina is also how we can, let's say, do our part better to protect the planet, to help fight climate change. And the reason that this came about was, you know, this past summer, in a lot of places in the world, there were lots of, let's say, extreme weather phenomena, like heat wave. Here in France, we had this terrible heat wave, fires. I mean, you've seen the flooding in Pakistan. All of these things happening all around the world, and like I said, like where people in our community are living. And I was like, you know, okay, yes, every day I do things like, you know, little practices or gestures like turning off the lights, taking my bike instead of my car when I can. I don't eat a lot of meat, like I don't buy meat, but you know, if I'm invited to someone's home or at a restaurant, yes, I will eat it. You know, like little things. Trying to do what I can on a personal level. Not perfect, of course, like definitely lots of room to improve. But we were also thinking like, well, what can we as a business do together? I mean, like we're just English teachers. We're not going to invent the solution that's going to save the world. But then we thought, well, no, we're not, but we might have some clients and people that we work with who are working on those solutions. And so, you know, maybe we're also doing some research on what sort of programs we can create to help startups, entrepreneurs, or companies that are, you know, truly working on solutions to help save the planet, let's say, because that's what we're trying to do. And how we can support them with their English and their business communication so that they can go and, you know, promote their services or their products so that more people can adopt their solutions. And if we all do little things, it all adds up at some point. So we were thinking about that, but then we were also thinking like, how can we also give back? So we're working right now on a couple of partnerships with organizations like 1% for the Planet, where at the end of the year, I look at the income from the business and we donate 1% of our income to 1% for the Planet, who, you know, goes and works sort of in the field helping to I would say, yeah, to protect the planet, to do the things concretely that we're not doing because we're just English teachers. We've invested with Time for the Planet, who they invest in, environmentally conscious startups who are working to find solutions for climate change. And we're also working, and I'm really excited about this one, with a partnership with EcoTree, so that when you sign up for either Business English Mastery or Speak Business English with Christina or the Neurolanguage Coaching Program, we plant a tree. Like we buy a tree and we're creating a little forest somewhere in France. And so that when you sign up for a program, yes, you're doing something for yourself, you're doing something for your business and for your career, but you also are doing something for the environment, because we go and we plant a tree, and that becomes actually your tree, and you can get back the investment on that. I mean, it's like in 200 years when the tree grows, and then they can actually use the tree. But anyway, the most important thing is that when you enroll in the program, we plant a tree. So working on all of those things to, I guess, continue doing what we're doing, but also giving back to the global community. Those are the solutions we found. They're probably not perfect. I don't know if they're the best solutions, but for now, it's better than, not doing anything, I think. So, and we're very excited about all of those. And then let's say one other thing. So if you are in our programs, Faster Fluency Conversation Club, Speak Business English Confidently, Business English Mastery, any of those, you may have already noticed that we now have an app for our community to live and to stay in contact in between all of your sessions, so that you are in contact with me, with your teachers, with Lindsay, so our client support specialist, and of course with all of the other people in your program, because the goal behind having this app-based community is, again, to encourage you to reach out to other people, to get to know other people, so that yes, you're practicing your English, yes, you're learning English and you're becoming more confident, but maybe also you're finding people who can help you in your career, people that maybe they will become your clients, people who maybe you can help with their career. And it's really this idea of trying to bring people together, to work together, to do things better, to improve things, whether it's, their life or their business, or on a bigger scale like the planet, through English, so that you're not just getting English lessons and grammar and vocabulary, because honestly, you can get that anywhere, but really to make that human element just like as much a part of the programs as the English part of the program. So if you're in our programs and you're not yet in our app, which is called Mighty Networks, the app that we're using, send us an email, tell us the program that you're in, and we'll be sure to put you into the correct group in the app so you can start connecting with us, exchanging with us. We share just fun stuff as well. And it's just a way of bringing more English into your life in a fun way, in a casual way, so that you have fun learning English, because that's really what it's all about. And I think for now, that's pretty much the main news over at Business English with Christina. Main news in my life at the moment. I don't know if you're interested, but this is why it's at the end. You can go and do, I don't know, something else if you want, but if you're just curious, what's going on behind the scenes, what's going on right now. I am currently preparing to do the Oxfam Trail Walker. It's a 100-kilometer walk. I've got 30 hours to complete the walk, so 30 hours straight, no sleeping. It's gonna be fun. The good news is, of course, I'm not alone, because I couldn't do it alone. It's a team of 4 people, so myself and 3 friends. We're going to go do that around the Lyon area. It's the weekend of October 8th and 9th. So I don't know if you're in that area, Google Oxfam Trail Walker, and you can see where it is. And I don't know, come out and like cheer us on, say hello. You can come and show us your support because we will definitely need a lot of support. I did this event last year and man, like 7 o'clock in the morning, you see the sun come up, you're like, yeah, I'm almost to the end, and you look at the distance and you realize you've still got like 30 kilometers and I don't know, 8 hours of walking left to do. Like, that is a hard moment. So if you're in the Lyon area, come out and show us your support, or just send me a message of support. Like, we literally need all the support we can get. It's absolutely lovely. I'm very lucky, I would say, to live in a region where it's absolutely beautiful for going out and walking, and just being able to go out and do that. So I'm not complaining, but I know that 100-kilometer walk is going to be a challenge. What else? Things that I'm just listening to or reading, if you're curious. I'm trying to learn more about investing a little bit, just because it's something that you know, you have to be smart with your money. You don't have to be rich to invest. I'm definitely not rich, but you know, if you're in France, I'm very much a fan of Johan Lopez's Snowball newsletter. I'm subscribed to his newsletter, and I've got his book, which I'm currently reading, and trying to educate myself on things like this, because I feel like it's just not something that a lot of people think about. It's always one of those things that, yeah, it's important, you know it's important, but it's never urgent. It can always wait. So I'm trying to dedicate a little bit of my time every week to educating myself on things like investments and retirement funds, because, you know, I'm an entrepreneur, so it's not like my company is doing it for, I mean, it is, but I have to make sure that my company is doing it for me. So looking to understand all of that and figure that out. And if you are not in France, don't read French, whatever, I would recommend looking for resources that are specific to your country and the way things are set up in your country, because every country is different. And I know that when I read books or I listen to podcasts about investing inside of the US, like, I can't really use a lot of that advice because France is so different. So that's something that, you know, I definitely recommend that everybody take a little bit of time to educate themselves on. So I'm listening to reading that book, listening to podcasts. I'm still a huge fan of the Tim Ferriss podcast. Listening to that a lot, because I always learn something, even when I look at the title of the podcast, and I'm like, okay, whatever. And I'll listen to it, and then I always learn something. So if you want to practice listening to English in a very long format, because Tim Ferriss does like 2-hour podcasts, and he does the transcript, which is fantastic if you're learning English. I can definitely recommend that. So I think that is enough for this video, which was really just meant to give you some updates, to share some news, to go a little behind the scenes, do something different from the regular teaching videos. But like I said, if you're not on the newsletter list, please go and sign up so that we can send you those questions to learn more about your difficulties, your struggles, the blocking points that you have in learning English, because that's going to help us to create some more videos in the future to better help you. All right, that's it. If you made it to the end, I'm going to give you a round of applause because this is a long video. So thank you for sticking around, for making it to the end. And next week, back to the regular lessons where we're going to talk about networking, small talk, introducing yourselves, something around there. But it's going to be a good one. All right, guys. Thank you so much for learning with me, with Business English, with Christina, with all of our team. and I'll see you next week. Bye.